Okay, as promised, here's the last installment of the Robert and Elaine's Renos. Or Reno. Okay, anyway, there's the kitchen now. Okay. It is a narrow kitchen. But now we got everything done. A little strip down there on the floor. Goes between here and the kitchen. And there's the countertops in. All the countertops in, cupboards. Dishwasher's in there. And now she's all done. All that hard work. All that frustration. And there's the pantry we put in. Well, the thing is the kitchen looks a lot better now. Got more cupboard space. The last thing we got to get now is one of those big microwaves that will go here above the stove. And this here's another view. Like I said, I think it turned out pretty good. Everything we did, we had to take our time, and it all paid off. And we learned how to do this all thanks to YouTube. One more shot from here. Oh, that's the wife taking a shower. And there she is. Oh, there's the backyard. Gotta pick at that come spring now. Get that on the go. And I gotta get the deck done. She definitely needs to be pressure washed and painted again. Nice backyard. And there's the old shed. One with a bit of a lean to her. Buddy built her, he put her on. Put 4x4s in the back there. The only thing is they're have to sink it in. And right now, as you can see, I got a bunch of pallets underneath her. Done that 3-4 years ago. I don't think she's going to sink anymore. But it's something I got to figure out what I'm going to do. It's still a good shed, it's just leaning. But yeah, anyway, so that's it. There's the flooring we picked. That's the cupboards we got at Home Depot. Put the kick plates on. They're actually, the cupboards are actually, countertop's actually 1.5 inches higher than what it's supposed to be. But that's because I had to compensate for something in the back there, pipe there that was coming out through the wall. And then we had to, kick plates were 4 inches high, but had to compensate for that too. Adjust for that by putting a strip on top of the kick plate and get some matching paint. But anyway, yeah. I know friends of mine have suggested that maybe what I should do is, because this is that's the back door, and then this is how you get down to the basement by going down the stairs. I've had people suggest, well, maybe I should take this wall here out, do over the floor there, and I could possibly even take that wall out. Mind you, she is a supporting wall, but and then go outside and put a doorway through the concrete wall and into the basement, access the basement that way. But and then that would give me more of a kitchen, but screw that, man. I like a small kitchen. You're standing there in the kitchen, everything's right close. It's there, and besides it separates the living room. Separates the living room from the rest of the house. So every room is nice and cozy. And I'm not going through the expense of knocking on walls and putting all that over. If we ever sell the house, somebody else can worry about it. But I'm not doing it. And right now, everything is right there. You just reach out, the stove is there, the countertop's there, the fridge is right there. Nothing like it. And all the plumbing worked out well. See that down there? Got the cupboard all loaded up. And there's the plumbing. That turned out rather well. Using those Sharkbites. Lovely job putting in the sink. Got the hole cut with the dishwasher. Lines all going in. And I tell you, learned it all from YouTube. And I'll take you downstairs for a quick look at, because I tell you, I know I've mentioned it before, but I don't know if you can see them or not. Anyway, there's the plumbing up there, but there's those Sharkbites in action. And what they do is they just snap on. If you're ever going to use these Sharkbites to look into them, the important thing with these Sharkbites is whatever you attach it to, you can attach it to copper, you can attach it to plastic. You got to make sure when you cut it straight. The cut has to be straight. And then there's, depending on the size of the Sharkbite and pipe you're using, there's a certain depth that the pipe has to go into these Sharkbites. You have to feel them snap home. I've read the pros and cons on them. I've used them here. I've got them used here in the 90s. 90s going up. Joining on copper to plastic. And I tell you what, I haven't had a hitch with them. And if you want to take them off, there's a plastic device that is like a horseshoe. You put it over this here. You push it on this piece of plastic here, and you can take it right apart. I had to disassemble all that once because I had them running a bit wrong. But I took it all apart, just like Legos, and put it all back together. So I'm telling you right now, those Sharkbites, you're the cat's ass. No soldering, no nothing. Just snap it on. And away you go. And eventually what I'm going to do is I'm getting rid of all this old copper. And I'm going to go with the plastic to a certain point. Well, I mean, what I can run. But anyway, that's something probably for the fall. I'll have to plan that out for the fall. Oh, I got to adjust that too. There's the wire there for, that's the electrical there for the dishwasher. I got to put that up a little bit better than that. And there's the plumbing there coming down from the sink. It used to be old plumbing when the dishwasher was going, plumbing was going way over there. I cut it off, joined into it here. She's got a bit of a slope on her like she should. Yeah, like I said, everything worked out good. But out of all the work that I done, me and Elaine, the thing that I'm the most impressed with, and still am, is those Sharkbites. So I'm telling you right now, if you got any plumbing to do, and check them out. But like I said, just make sure your cuts are straight. And when you put the Sharkbite on, whatever it is, that it snaps home all the way. And then what you can do then is whatever you're doing, just give it 2 or 3 days, let the water run through her, and just see if you got any leaks. But that's been up to now for about a month or more. And I got no leaks. So I'm impressed. But anyway, the basement gotta get cleaned up. So I guess that's it. The renos on that is done. Our kitchen's finished. Everything we want to do at the house. Did the ceiling here on this one here, like I mentioned before. Did the ceiling on this one. Looks a heck of a lot better. Man, I got rid of that old acoustic tile. I wish I had filmed that beforehand. But I tell you, I don't care, all the work we did and everything else, if I had left those 2 ceilings alone with that old acoustic tile on it, or a caustic tile, whatever they call it, the place would not look anywhere near as good as it does now. Well, anyway, I guess that's it. Come the spring, after April, when work is not as busy, because work is going to get busy for me in April, then got a lot of work to do outside. Well, anyway, thanks, folks. Sure been a lot of fun. Learned a lot. And like I said, thank God for YouTube. Take care now. Bye.